Alright, hey there everyone, this is Red Freddy. I will be doing a cover over of my mod pack that I created for CubeWorld, which it is the Breaking Bad texture pack. Right off the bat we have the face one, hair one of humans is our very own Walter White, aka Heisenberg. I made it so the hat is customizable in color. You can make it red, white, blue, whatever, although you can also leave it as your jet black, as we all know and love. There's a few other things that I created in regards to the items and things like that, and of course this is a work in progress. There's always things to be added, more ideas that come around here and there, and yeah, so if you have any suggestions right off the bat, leave them. I'll try to implement them, try to create it. Always open to suggestions. Right off the bat, we have, I think it's fluorine. Don't count me on that. But anyways, our own meth-like looking bomb. After a certain amount of time, and this is for all bombs, they will be this, that fun scene with Tuco. By the way, this is going to be full of spoilers, just in case you haven't watched most of it and or all of it. Yeah, you should probably go do that. So, I changed most of the crossbows to have a gun texture. Purpose of that trying to be, instead of it, firing arrows and everything, at first I made it into, what's his name, Badger's crossbow, from the one scene where he tries to help cook with Jesse and it doesn't really go so well. I tried to do that. Well, I started thinking, well, why do that whenever I could make a pistol or something else that they've used in it? So that's what I did. Right now, the normal crossbow, like the unrare crossbow, is still going to look like a crossbow. Now, anything up from that, though, is going to have a cool texture on it. This being a normal, small, little Derringer, I call it the Derringer, be it a Derringer or not. Next here we have the second rarest, well, I guess technically third, but regardless, a large silence pistol. Then for purple, or whatever you'd like to call it, a nice little deagle, or 45, or whatever you'd like to call it. One thing that I did do on most of these guns is I left, as you can see, the barrel open, and also the magazine slot. Why did I do this? Well, I always thought it annoying on a crossbow or whatever where you couldn't put spirits. They were awkward places to put spirits. Well, what better place to put spirits than inside of the gun? So, and then last but not least, and this isn't in Breaking Bad, but I like to think of it as part of it, is the large sniper rifle. It's the most rare. I myself filled it with spirits in one of my other playthroughs, and yeah, it's very powerful if you have it at a good level, diamond weapons, that whole thing. Other than this, there's one other thing that I'd like to show, and we'll have to do that, go to another player. And this is him. I have Jesse. I tried to get one of the pictures where he's in this yellow large jacket with his hood up. I think it turned out kind of well. The head still needs a little work, but hey, it looks like Jesse, it kind of seems like Jesse, and, well, I very much enjoy it. Sadly, there's no meth for you to smoke. In the near future, I'll probably do something along the lines of have one of the foods into a bowl of meth or something like that. Something lore related around Breaking Bad. I'm also thinking about changing the textures of some of the enemies, maybe changing them to the 2 Mexican hitmen that come up to try to kill Walt, and then another one, possibly boss texture, I don't know, into Tuco or Hector Salamanca or something like that. Just something kind of fun to fight. Other than that, there isn't much of a difference. The quiver looks different. All of the arrows, however, they look like bullets. Now, from your perspective, they don't look any different, but from other people's perspective, they look like tiny little nubbins. So that is going to look awkward with the bow. It's not really designed for a bow type of character. If you want that, I can change it up a little bit to be. Really depends. I suppose this is a good idea, and I'm just now coming up with it. So tell me in the comments if you think it's a good idea to make a separate texture pack, and it'll be the close quarters texture pack, and I'll change all of the bows or something like that to have this kind of submachine gun kind of thing because of the special or the right click ability being a triple shot. I think that would be easier, and it would also play well with the scout class, the scout ranger class. This texture pack is more for the sniper ranger. So all in all, it's about it that's changed. You will, however, see, because this is just how the textures work, this Jesse skin will appear on some of the undead. I know that there's an undead squad running around here, so I wouldn't be surprised if any of them had the Jesse skin. Also, the Walt White skin is also found usually in villages. That happens occasionally, so there will be a fake Heisenberg, a Gale if you will, every so often. So you'll just have to live with that part. I don't know if I can change any of it. I'd have to be changing some of the internal coding, which doesn't sound very fun. But regardless, that's what's going to happen. I'm open to any suggestions, comments, always like, favorite, subscribe, all of that, you know, fun stuff that goes on along with... Oh, he's stuck. Is he a Jesse? Let's go see. Psst, psst, psst. Nope, he's an emo kid. Alright, well, I think this just about wraps up our little fun time. So, without further ado, after I finish off this undead and get money for a character I probably won't ever play, I will wrap this up. Thank you for watching. Download the mod pack if you like it. If not, leave a suggestion on things that might help improve it. I'm always open to other ideas, other themes. Might not be Breaking Bad, it might be maybe delving into the Pokemon, helping out those guys. It might also turn out to be hell, Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know, something like that. Just shout out suggestions. I'm open to anything, as long as it's not Doctor Who. Yeah. So, this is Jesse and Red Freddy signing off.